Audrey.
That's her name, and much like her smile, it's a name you won't forget.
8.
She's that many years old, but she's been through too much already.
This is Kabasa. She was my very first baby doll.
A doll she brought with her to every hospital stay. The journey started May 2020. Audrey just returned to class in Avon after COVID quarantine, but her teacher noticed her coloring was off compared to the others, pale and yellow. That night, Audrey was screaming in pain during an evening walk. The next day, Audrey was diagnosed with leukemia at the Cleveland Clinic.
I was scared.
You were?
Mm-hmm. Because I had never been there before. But I knew that the doctors were really nice.
She remembers the little things like the coloring sheet they gave her or the slime she learned how to make.
You can change it color by paint.
Even the jokes they told her. Her parents, though, remember the sheer shock.
You really don't know what to think. You think the worst, obviously, because you don't know what it means. We just sat there and we prayed about what was going to happen with our lives. We weren't sure.
A biopsy and then treatment, including many rounds of chemotherapy, followed. And it wasn't always easy.
Being on a ventilator for a while, she was just immobile and twice kind of had to relearn to walk. And you see her, you see your 7-year-old, 8-year-old walking, and they walk like an old person. They walk with a limp, and it's just a hard thing to watch them go through.
But the doctors, miracle workers.
Oh, I love Audrey.
Cleveland Clinic pediatric oncologist Dr. Seth Rotz has been by her side from the beginning.
Head, shoulders, knees and toes.
Through the highs and lows of her treatment, from chemo to bad infections that kept her in the ICU.
Throughout all this, I mean, she's taken her licks and she takes it in stride and thinks through it and then figures out how she's going to move on, and she does that, and it's like just a tremendous amount of maturity and resiliency for a kid her age.
Pool?
You're going swimming?
It helped her parents too. They just kept going.
The doctors say that there's light at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah.
And you can't think of that in the moment, but you have to keep it in the back of your mind.
Is that what kept you going?
Absolutely. I still think every day I would take it away today and go through it all myself if she didn't have to.
But he's doing what he can do. He's riding for a cure with VeloSano for others like his precious little girl.
You're the star of the show.
The first year, he rode 10 miles, and then
50 miles last year, 50 miles this year, and maybe more in the future, we'll see.
together this family is riding into the next chapter. And way down the road for Audrey, she wants to be a doctor.
And we have a doctor's coat for career day.
She already has her white coat. A smiley little girl with a mission to help others.
That anything's possible, and that even if things are hard, we can get through them.
Wise words from Audrey.
Audrey.
A name and a smile we simply can't forget.